The philosophical inquiry into the nature of reality, the brain in a vat hypothesis. In the annals of philosophical thought, few thought experiments have stirred as much intrigue and debate as the brain in a vat, BIV, hypothesis. This conceptual framework serves as a modern iteration of philosophical skepticism, challenging our perceptions and the very foundation of knowledge itself. The hypothesis posits a scenario where a human brain is removed from its body and placed in a vat of life-sustaining liquid, connected to a supercomputer through intricate wiring. The supercomputer is programmed to stimulate the brain in such a manner that it continues to have coherent and consistent experiences, identical to those it would have were it still in its original body, navigating a physical world. This scenario forces us to confront profound questions regarding our understanding of reality, the reliability of our senses, and the nature of consciousness. At its core, the brain in a vat hypothesis is not merely a fantastical science fiction narrative, but a powerful philosophical tool designed to explore the limits of empirical knowledge and the problem of radical skepticism. Radical skepticism questions whether any belief can be known for certain or whether any knowledge claim can be unequivocally justified, by imagining a situation in which all one's experiences are indistinguishable from those one would have if one's brain were encapsulated in a vat and controlled by a computer. The hypothesis challenges us to reconsider what we mean by reality and how we come to know it. The BIV scenario draws heavily upon the philosophical tradition that questions the certainty of knowledge and the reliability of sensory perception. It echoes the skepticism of René Descartes, who famously used methodical doubt to question the veracity of his sensory experiences, and the allegory of the cave by Plato, which depicted a reality that was merely a shadow of true forms perceivable only through intellectual insight. However, the BIV hypothesis brings these considerations into a contemporary context, utilizing the concept of virtual reality to question the authenticity of our perceived world. One of the central themes explored through the BIV hypothesis is the distinction between appearance and reality. If our brains can be deceived into experiencing a simulated reality that is indistinguishable from the actual physical world, it calls into question the reliability of our senses as conduits of truth. This leads to a deeper philosophical inquiry about the nature of consciousness and its connection to the external world. How do we know that our current experience of reality is not a simulation? And if we cannot know for sure, what does that say about our claims to knowledge about the external world? Moreover, the hypothesis delves into the nature of knowledge itself. In traditional epistemology, knowledge is often defined as justified true belief. But if one's experiences are the result of electrical impulses stimulated by a supercomputer, can one truly have justified beliefs about the external world? The BIV scenario forces us to consider the foundations upon which our beliefs are built and whether these foundations are as solid as we assume them to be. Despite its seemingly fantastical premise, the brain in a vat hypothesis raises legitimate and pressing philosophical questions that have real-world implications. In an age where technology is rapidly advancing and virtual reality is becoming more immersive, the lines between the virtual and the real are increasingly blurred. The hypothesis serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to critically examine our assumptions about reality, knowledge, and the nature of human consciousness. In conclusion, the brain in a vat hypothesis is a pivotal thought experiment in the realm of philosophical inquiry, challenging our most fundamental beliefs about reality, knowledge, and perception. It compels us to question the certainty of our experiences and the nature of our existence in ways that are both unsettling and enlightening. Through its exploration of radical skepticism, the hypothesis serves as a crucial stepping stone toward a deeper understanding of the human condition and the elusive nature of truth.